Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and the bird has been rescued, at least as far as we could rescue the bird. It has a broken leg. The bird has a broken leg, and I will be receiving an email update, not from the bird. The bird does not have access to email, but they will. The rescue place will provide an update to the bird's condition as soon as there is an update.
Just resubscribed for 14 months.
Thank you,
14 months total. 12 months in a row. That year went fast.
It did, didn't it? It just kind of flew by. Just zinged on by. Thank you, by the way, for your patience tonight in me being late.
13 just resubscribed for 9 months.
Thank you, Paxi. Very appreciate it. Did I call it a birdulence? No, actually, I frantically called like every place we could possibly think of, and ultimately wound up on learning about an organization called Pause. So I want to say their website. Give me a second. I'll verify. Yeah, pause.org. Wow. I got to learn more about this place. Anyway, so I drove an hour out of the way to go to Pause to drop off the bird. So we donated. Just so you know, the donation, your subs, very appreciated. Your cheers, very appreciated. We did donate for this bird to help its path to recovery, to help afford it. I don't know if I know. And by the way, thank you, Paxi Prime, and a big thanks to CRSU as well. Thank you, Pez Liz.
Cheered X100, love.
Pause.org. And so I was going to look more information because I saw they had, so yeah, they do. They had other animals too, not just wildlife, but other animals. I saw dogs, so I don't know if they ever need a rescue kind of thing. Caring for wildlife, companion animals, helping with education, outreach to the community, provide training for all volunteers, no prior experience or prior. See, I was wondering, oh yeah, so you can become a foster family. That was the thing I wanted to look into. So that's the thing I was hoping for. Yeah. So anyway, I learned about Pause, and we donated to the cause for Pause. Thank you, Monsoon Josh, and Daily Bone. Thank you for resubscribing. Flip this on. By the way,
Monsoon Josh 3D cheered X100. Thank you for creating a core memory for Jedi, but also doing something that most others would have ignored doing.
Jedi, she didn't. She knew that the bird was injured, right? And she got a little emotional. Mommy was right there. I'm like, nah, dude, this is why we do what we do. I said, this is what vegans do. We're there to help animals. I would like to believe that even if you're not a vegan, you'd still help the animal, the wild bird. Because otherwise, it was basically doomed to die. Like it would not have survived. Sorry, someone I think had asked too, what kind of bird it was. She mentioned the bird, but I never heard of the breed, so it wasn't a starling, wasn't a sparrow, wasn't a robin, but something that looked a lot like it. Very small, like just super, super tiny. Everybody's heard about the bird. It was an ostrich that flew into our garage with a broken leg. So, yeah. That happened. Why did the deck restart? That's a good question. We don't know. Apparently the connection between StreamYard and Twitch was severed right around 4 o'clock today, so it resets. I don't know if we're going to force another deck reset. We're just going to kind of let it go for a while. and see how it goes, because we forced a reset the other day. I think I'm good with resets for the time being, all the manual resets. Either way, check your deck. It did have to get restarted this afternoon, and it literally, we saw the big error, like the broken error message with the guy and the emoji doing this and the flashing. That's what it was doing. I'm like, yeah, we can't course correct this. Of course, none vegans have heart for animals. Non-vegans? That's what I'm saying, K2. I explain, you don't have to be a vegan. We would have done this even before. I mean, we rescued years ago during the blog, actually, the dogs. I think Pixie ate like a rabbit family, and one of the bunnies was still alive, and so we ended up rescuing that bunny. Don't know what happened to that bunny. That was a little closer, that rescue, because it was more of it was wildlife, but like not a bird. A bird took a special kind of treatment. You couldn't just take it to a veterinarian, I guess. So we learned a bit. Now I know it exists, which is really, it's too bad it's so far. Too far. It's so too bad. It's so far out of the way. No, it was not a house finch. I would have remembered that. And thank you everybody, including Cnoop, if you live in Canada, because I've come to understand that your bandwidth is tapped in Canada today. It's been a bad day in Canada. Astronac, welcome back. Honestly thought we were zoomed in on a stream who had OBS or a bad Twitch connection. Yeah, pretty much, Monsoon Josh. That's kind of what it looked like. Ugh. Well, we've got a level 2 hype train with about a minute left to go. Get your makes in. We will still be doing that. I got some stuff to show you. Not a lot. Not a ton. Not a ton.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train.
Indeed. Today on MakerDeck, I printed the stand. Finally.
100.
Been wanting to print that to go with the Tusken Raider bust, which is good. A support-free Tusken Raider bust. I'm not sure I was in love with the bust compared to the others, but it printed well. It looks great. It'll look amazing alongside the other busts. I've kind of run out of some of the busts to print, though.
Subsector 3.
I'm not sure what other Star Wars busts I can do. Thank you, Subsector. Very appreciated. Your support. Immensely appreciated. Look, it's a Tusken Raid.
K2 Design Lab cheered us 100.
Thank you.
Bird fuel. Doesn't go that far.
It doesn't. I was, K2, I was beginning to worry. Oh, thank you, K2.
Lab cheered X 100.
I appreciate your support in more ways than one. Printed more of your MakerDeck coins today, the QR coins on the bamboo. If only to carry them around with me.
100.
Thank you, K2 Design Lab. Very much so. So I got to find other Star Wars busts now. I have to dive into Fotis Mint's library. I may have missed a few.
K2 Design
Thank
Lab
you, K2 Design Lab.
100.
Very appreciated. At least we got out of the station with that hype train. Better than nothing. Better than a kick in the pants. Astronax says, "Hi, Subsector. This is where I come to say hi to you now." That's funny. That is funny. May have to check Fotis in a month or two. No, I mean, like, he's got a library. He's got an existing library. I gotta dive into it. You did your first Star Destroyer. I haven't even printed a Star Destroyer. I haven't even come close to printing a Star Destroyer. No real vehicles. The closest vehicle I printed recently was overnight. I did the Skyforce. This is not a Star Wars vehicle. This is the one that you put together with all the various pieces. I don't know. There's just something about this.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train.
I like the spaceships. I like the vehicles. And I wanted to do it in chrome because I already had one in orange. Thank you very much. Let me show you a couple things that I got here after that drop. Okay, that drop is not going to make it. I have picked up, this is it's a Darth Vader, there's a little mirror on the back. It's a Darth Vader keychain. I don't think it was licensed because it looks cheap and chintzy. But it is Darth Vader, so I'm happy. Now this is licensed. Are you familiar with this? Yes, it's Darth Vader, Chris. Yes, it's Darth Vader. But are you familiar with this Darth Vader? It is a cake pan. But, more importantly, Can you see that year? 1980. This is a vintage Star Wars cake pan. Did not have the Vader one. And I gotta do a little cleaning up here, it seems. Not much. But, you know, honestly, this has weathered the years better than most. So, yeah, this is the Darth Vader cake pan. I can hold it like that, too. I got a second one. The reason I got this was specifically because when Diana's melting all the excess filament, the small stuff I'm not sure is going to work. We just need instead of like the smaller ones that we've done, I thought, well, why don't we just put it in try a big cake pan and then pop it out, and then we could have Darth Vader stones in the backyard. I thought that would be interesting, right? Assuming they never melt. I mean, they probably will eventually melt, but yeah, this is in decent shape. Diana wanted we don't eat toast around here because, quite honestly, it's just there's nothing in bread, nothing nutritionally useful. But here is not a Darth Vader toaster, a TIE Fighter toaster, a TIE toaster. I'm not sure if we're gonna use it. We don't really eat toast around here. We don't have a lot of bread. We don't need a lot of bread. Bread is a special event kind of food around here. A very special event. You don't like it? You love it? Isn't that great? The 2-slice toaster, it probably sucks. Compared to a quote-unquote real toaster, it probably really sucks. So I'm not going nuts over the thing. There we go. Anyway, has my mic always had such a small range? Not always, but this particular mic, when I got this one, you have to be closer to it versus being further away, and it's not as good. Does anyone here do photo printing? That is a good question. It is possible. Cracked Pyrex, good to see you. Carbs are incredible. Oh, Omaha. I love carbs too. It's just that I'm telling you, not good for me, so I know it's probably not good. The pastas and the breads, not good. I know they're fun, they're tasty, but yeah, I just as soon double down on the fruits and veggies around here. Fruits and veggies. We don't really have, too much processed food. Like today, I picked up a ton of fruits and veggies. A ton. Oh, you do darkroom printing. Darker? You mean you turn off the lights? Hey, Mad Cat. You needing waste plastic donations for your Vader stones? No, Project 454. I'm pretty much PLA. Got tons of it right now. But that's going to be, I think, the next meltdown. Getting some kind of a Darth Vader, a larger Darth Vader thing done. And then if I'm able to kind of clean it up, then it may make for awesome indoor decor as well. What about Jack in the Box? Nope, definitely not. Photos has a bunch of models, but not a lot of Star Wars. He said in an interview he's going to watch Mando. Others time off makes the Star Wars stuff he's missed over the couple. Oh, that'd be great, RC Maniac. That'd be awesome. Hey, Yasso. Let's pop over to Discord, shall we? And into the show and tell channel. Chanel. Here we go. Fix 'em Dudes got a custom Maker Deck fan shroud for focus. Look at it. It's got Pez Liz and Maker Deck. Look at that. That's cool. Good job. Fix 'em Dude with the model and the print. I'm sure Liz will love it. Ween from Daddy Wazzy. Liz is printed Fire Force 8 Tokyo. What is this? Fire Force emblem. Is that something? What is it? Manga? Is it a manga thing? I don't know. Never heard of it. Iskra and her dragons. Oh, so many dragons. Oh, you still have to post. Get them in. Speaking of dragons, as I suggested, when I bring 3D prints into the coffee shop, they will very often give me free espresso. So I got free espresso again today because I brought them 3D prints. They just love it. So I got to kind of amp it up. I'm like, okay, what's the next? Because I mean, just the Kali dragons and the simple stuff. Nothing like terribly complex. They're just like, what is this? So I'm trying to think through some other things that they get a kick out of. I keep wanting to put them around. Like, they take them back, and I think they share them with everybody who's there, who works there. But I'm like, next time I may just stand it up like out and here. Let me put it up here. Here you go. Here's a new trinket. Here's a new trinket. Because that's what I'm doing. Do multi-part prints and assemble. That's the next level. Possibly. But like the Kali Dragon kind of stuff is probably, I mean, number one, it's fast, doesn't take a lot of filament. I'm looking for that kind of stuff. Liz made Millennium Falcon coffee cubes. Nice. Looks like the Falcon is trapped. Dinosaur-inspired version of the PIP bag clip. Oh, that looks cool. Munchy, munchy, munch. Steven's done a small clamp to mount camera. Okay. Which reminds me, I've been meaning to print a clamp, too, in white. A white clamp for Jedi's room. Last of the Ender 2 Pro prints. Silver Sunbeam there. It is pretty cool. 3D Printing World's mini planetary compartment container. Interesting. Liz has got a little clip here. Fat boy. Horde of ducks. Wait a minute. It's done. The ducks is done. Seth has done V1 of a tray for a hand sanitizer bottle. Nice, Seth. Very practical. Oh, I see. Nice. Smart. You never know. Subsector, who is tweeting all this out today. Bring them an Ant-Man? Maybe. It's got to be small, super, like, trinkety. I know some people are offended by that word, but, like, for the lack of... I mean, I'm not going to, like, be printing off tons of Skyforce things for them. But that's why, the little Star Wars fun things, Like, now... I realize in Prusa Slicer, it's really easy to slap a Jedi logo onto something. Like, really easy. So now I'm trying to think through other things like, oh, what would be kind of neat? Oh, that you could put a Jedi logo on this. You could put a Jedi logo on that. There's Subsector's Alien Predator model from Wexter. Monsoon Josh. Oh, that's cool. An N, like a Nintendo Cube thing. The logo. That's cool. I like that, Josh. Mad Cat's done another dragon. See, now these are the dragons I'd love to do. They would take a lot of filament. Omaha 3D prints showing off. It looks like what is that? Like a what is that? Like a Ferris wheel? Like a salt Ferris wheel? Interesting color choice. With the that rainbow. That's a nice rainbow filament. That's a really nice. Yeah, tchotchkes. That's what I'm saying. RC Maniac. Speaking of, Liz sent me the link to that Lego lightsaber thing. I may end up printing it in this filament. Thank you for that. Okay, here's the video. So yeah, it's a go round, yeah. Krusty, I saved the bird. The bird has a broken leg. I'll get updates. I will provide updates about the bird as soon as when I have information, I will. The bird doesn't even have a name, so I had to do a whole intake form for it too. You made that before our printer broke and forgot to upload it and show and tell. Oh, no worries, dude. It happens. All good. Mad Cat was at work with the Rose Dragon by Cinderwing. I have to be... Okay, there's Ashernax. Okay, I kind of want to... How easy was that to do, Ashernak? How easy was that to do? Because that looks really cool. Was that like... That had to have been multiple pieces, dude. Ashernak, I'm curious. Got some planters here. Board fish. 2 prints I did like last week on stream. Love that dragon. That's, whose dragon is that? That's behind a Patreon paywall, I believe. Westery 1 is Captain America's shield is done, being printed and assembled, now to finish painting. Dude, what a project. What an amazing project. It's not that good. How you just where he did in One Piece? I am curious. Like how many supports did it take Ashernak? One Piece going straight up. Okay, so then it was just okay. Well, I may try that on the bamboo. Anyway, Westery won. Good job. Liz did a Loki. Live in the Vita Loki. And a Thor, God of Thunder. And a Vader, little tiny Vader. Mad Cat did a little Vader here. You know, if I could find Vaders like that to print without supports, I'd probably be whipping them out. Well, actually, I have the Peg Vaders. Maybe I should do those. Subsector, thank you so much. You are so incredibly kind.
Subsector 3D just gifted 5 subs.
Seriously, Subsector, you are a boon to the community. Like you are. And by the way, I still love your impression of your brother. I don't really know your brother, but I love when you do your impression of your brother. It makes me laugh. I don't know why. Maybe it's the way you do your voice when you pretend to be your brother. Or maybe I can hear my own brother's voice when you do that. It's pretty funny. Anyway, thank you, Subsector. But honestly, thank you for the gifted subs. Your presence, our presence is more than enough gift, but it's very appreciated, immensely appreciated. Papa Bear AZ, good to see you. Hope you are doing well on this Friday evening. I am doing well. Before I had to take the bird, I was making broccoli, and I had it on the stove, had it started. I walked out to the garage, and that's when I discovered I didn't know what was going on, and that's when I discovered that the bird was trapped, and so we had to figure out what to do with it. So I burnt the broccoli. It was saved. It wasn't that bad. The bottom of the pan was singed, but for the most part, it was salvaged. The presence of presents. So I was making broccoli. So then I had to leave. So I needed to grab something. So I grabbed some of the cereal, the bunny cereal. Remember the Reese's Bunnies cereal that I got a while ago? Diana had a bag out. So I only had like maybe 3 handfuls of the cereal. Just needed something so that I wasn't starving while driving. So I needed something. And then, of course, when I got home, I had the broccoli and a carrot. Oh, thank you, Subsector. Very kind of you to gift a sub to K2 Design Lab.
Subsector 3D gifted K2 Design Lab a subscription. Subsector 3D gifted a tier 1 sub to K2 Design Lab. They have given 91 gift subs in the channel.
And that's been very appreciated. Hayes, you mentioned you thought I was taking a well-earned night off. Nah, to me, it's okay. So with Twitch, the reason why, some nights it's 2 hours, some nights it's 1 hour, some nights it's 3, with Twitch, the key is consistency. No matter what's going on, it's consistency. And when you break consistency, it's a problem. So I knew full well, like as soon as I knew how far I'd have to drive to get this injured bird, I'm like, there's no possible way I'm going to make it back in time for the stream. It's just zero chance. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just punt on that. I knew that people would certainly show up and be there. But, ultimately get something out on Twitter such that you knew what was happening. So everyone was basically brought up to speed. How did I not see that? I apologize. I'm checking notifications here, making sure I've got everybody tagged and notifications. Mentions. There we go. That's what I need. Mentions. Well, why didn't it show up? There's the mentions. How did I miss that? I almost missed Silver Sunbeam's make today. Okay, I'm glad I went to look here. I was able to get a couple in there. All right, let's hit refresh and browse. Consistency is not in your vocabulary. Well, it should be. For Twitch, success is basically synonymous with consistency. Success to me is just showing up, honestly. So I don't have an agenda, when I do these streams. Now it's nice because I get to browse everybody's makes and show you, oh, here's what I made today. Even though it was kind of boring, right? The stand, but I needed to do the stand for this. In fact, I should probably do a close-up on that as well. This is also the bust was done in the Polymaker PLA, and the base was done in printed solid. So there's Andrew Rogers, aka the Silver Sunbeam, once again showing off a planetary compartment container. Yep, just busy with stuff. No one to blame from a lack of success lately, except me. Well, here's the thing. You're in charge, and it's all about priorities, and sometimes different. Tonight, the priority was take care of the bird. That was the priority. And I knew no one would mind. I mean, I'm sure some people were thrown off. But Sarah, again, thank you for tweeting and tagging MakerDeck. Very descriptive. Can't wait to see that coming together. It's a cool project. Subsector also doing an amazing job here, tagging everybody and tweeting and attaching an image. I like how that turned out. This is that triple color filament. Is that right? Yusu. Liz, is talking to Yusu. Liz, am I correct? Yusu. I might be getting triple color filament to play around with. And I am very excited for that, because that to me is where it gets really cool. Oh, I'm getting some. Okay, because I am very, very excited. Like, very. Frat, thank you so much for resubbing.
Frat just resubscribed for 11 months.
Very appreciated. Anyway, a great model, but an even better choice of filament, Subsector. Good job, Kenda. You sent her to MakerDeck and me. Thank you, Subsector. Okay, so I knew Liz looped back. Oh, there's the tweet earlier. Oh, I guess MakerDeck retweeted that. It probably didn't need to. Oh, well, here's why. Because I tagged MakerDeck on this tweet. Because it said, well, I may not be streaming, but MakerDeck still is. Papa Bear coming in with his first Boba Fett helmets. We'll need to increase layers at top as it got kind of thin due to angle. We almost missed this tweet, Papa Bear. Almost. Use the hashtag MakerDeck. Sometimes it's not seen as the tag, the username MakerDeck, but we caught it nonetheless because we're following you anyway. But just for whatever it's worth, this turned out amazing. Really good job with this helmet. Really good job. Oh! K2 Design Lab won Polymaker giveaway on the Discord. Nice, Mad Cat. That's so cool. He looks so cute. Never thought I'd say that about an alien. Here's the error message you never want to see on on Twitch. That's what showed up today on MakerDeck. So it was a hard crash. Something bad really happened. But anyway, so we had to restart it. So check your deck. There's another shot of Liz and Thor coming in. That may be, we have not been to the theater in ages, but Thor may be like a matinee film experience for us. If people seem to like it. I'm not sure if it's totally family friendly, but I'd be looking forward to it. For some reason, you're getting 4th of July and Father's Day ads. Oh, weird. RC Maniac. Subsector also tagged earlier. Thank you again for that, and the tagging the and getting the link in there, showing that Alien as it's coming together, the hybrid, right? Clipped was clipped. Fat Boys print. Always fun to do these clips. Just get stuff going there on Twitter. You know too much about tagging. Well, so here's the thing. Subsector, and I was going to mention this to Ashernak. I was going to mention this. You have to be very careful and very key and very targeted when it comes to tagging. Very targeted. You don't need to tag everybody. You don't need, you can tag a couple people, right? You can make a couple of hashtags, but like if you do it too much, like people get lost in the hashtags. They get lost in the tags. I was going to mention that to Astronac, but I think he's gone. He's going to print another Star Destroyer, isn't he? Anyway, Jason Cummings, aka Imperial 3D, was really cool. Hey, Shannon, good to see you. I hope you are doing well on this Friday evening. We're just browsing everybody's makes. Jason did this. In love with the tri-extrusion filament. That's what I'm saying. This tri-extrusion, dude. Like, this is wild. Like, if anything's going to get me to subscribe to Cinderwing's Patreon, it's printing dragons in this filament. It is just wild. So, anyway, I appreciated that Jason tagged us on on Twitter. And here's why. Because we're able to accelerate these tweets, right? So, this was able to get 273 views. And you can tweet on your own, fine. That's fine, no big deal. But the more that these things get accelerated, the more people that see it, you know, hey, it's more people that got to pay attention to your make, which is pretty cool. You can buy a bunch of the dragons on My Mini Factory too. Just won't get the latest ones. Oh, pretty decent price. Because I mean, it's like what, $10 a month? And I'm not like a dragon aficionado. I am a patron. For some, I'm very careful about that because I'm like, well, I'd rather, do the patron for the people who do Star Wars stuff because of the things that I'm going to print. But I have gone as far as on Patreon for some of the modelers, the bigger modelers who have supported MakerDeck. I've gone that far for them. So many hellos. Of course, Shannon. You're always going to get hellos here. Joe Mike posted that he was testing some more speed limits, some speed limits on his Voron. Tagged MakerDeck. Appreciated. Stephen Bueller printing a caffeine molecule. Pretty funny. Oh, I miss that molecule. I miss it so much. Oh, I miss it so much. Mad Cat doing the right thing, tagging MakerDeck. Thank you so much. Nice dragon. Beautiful color. Very rich red. Joe Mike T also tagging. This is the long print that he did. I think he found it on Fangs, if I remember correctly. The T800 coffee cup for scale. Huge helmet. Huge, gigantic freaking helmet, dude. Rook tagging MakerDeck for this, is that the spiky turtle? Yep, spiked turtle. Shell from that plumbing company. So someone's a fan of Super Mario Brothers, and because Rook... When Rook did, so this is what Rook did. We get some decent help with accelerate the engagement you might see. But when Rook did this one, when he showcased, hey Jerry, good to see you. We're just browsing everybody's makes for the evening. The blue shell looked perfect. But when Rook did this, so he tagged MakerDeck on this yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was the 7th. Yep. My most recent make. Piranha Plant for Mario as a coaster set. When he did this and MakerDeck accelerated it, he ended up getting. Let's see, what's he up to now? Oops, sorry, I should not have clicked through. 82 likes. Oops, sorry about that. 82 likes. 82 likes. Lots of open source. For makers, or open space for makers, derp, and then the East Coast rap. So that, my friends, happens to be today's makes. So yes, we are sponsoring Earth later this year, figuring out all the stuff that we need to think about for sure. So, we are good. We are good. Good. All right, so now, let me close that. Back to this make. I'm doing Beskar steel. I'm doing another ingot. I was like, because, to have another ingot in the, Jedi's Cam Tono. This is the final... this thing, Tusken Raider. I'm surrounded by Tusken Raiders. I want, speaking of My Mini Factory, play action to do a Tusken Raider, but the last one he's done is a Kenobi, and I'm like, I'm not as interested in that one. What I might end up doing is printing a ton of Jawas and taking them into the coffee shop. Any new pre-orders? Nope, not so much. Yeah, Jerry, I mean, it's a good bust. It's not bad. I mean, for free and supportless, it's great. I've seen a supportless Mando that I came close to printing, but the Mando's helmet kind of extended. It was a little stylized, a little too stylized for me. I thought this, however, was just what I needed it to be for a Tusken Raider. If I had feedback for this particular model, it would have been making the head a little larger. Utini! I was so proud of and happy with my my Jawa figurines when I printed them. There's one in the room. I haven't done a lot of that. I did the Stormtroopers and Clone Troopers in white, of course, and I've got a few accessories. I've been needing to print another Stormtrooper model, but I wasn't sure which color I was going to go with. I may end up going with a rainbow filament and doing like a rainbow Stormtrooper, because I've got some white extra pieces in white that I need to get to. Chris, I did an interview last night and was asked to choose one fandom and asked the two others, MCU, DC, or Star Wars. I chose to keep Star Wars. Shocked everyone. Really? I would imagine you'd go MCU, DC. I would. So if I could only keep one, I'd choose Star Wars. That's me. I'm definitely biased. Star Wars was your original fandom. I think we talked about that once. I think we had a brief discussion about that. Yeah, there's, here's the thing too. I grew up in the 70s and 80s, so Marvel was kind of around, DC was definitely around. But and in fact, I probably knew Marvel and DC, not from comics, but Marvel and DC from cartoons before I knew Star Wars. That is entirely possible. It's entirely possible. Because everyone had access to television and, what was on TV, superheroes. So, but that said, I never got into the superhero thing. Even though I watched superhero stuff, never, I can't remember. The only superhero toys I remember having, I've actually thought about going back and getting again, the DC line, the Kenner DC line, Super Friends. I've thought about going and picking up a collection of those. I have not. I've not. And it's like, there were a few that I really, really like Firestorm. I knew nothing about it. The guy looked like a total badass. I had Green Lantern. And the reason I had Green Lantern and wanted Green Lantern was because my mom got me... I had Green Lantern underoos as a kid. Didn't mean anything to me, though. Green Lantern. It was just a thing. I think Adam... What did Adam have? Ben, I think, had the Flash underoos. I think Adam... Did Adam have Superman? Aquaman? I can't remember what underoos he had. I can't remember. Cinderwing 3D sells Dragons STL for $4 a dragon. Oh, okay, RC Maniac. Okay, that's not a bad idea, RC Maniac. Maybe I'll do that. Find a really good dragon and then just reprint it. Need more adult-sized superhero underwear. There were actually, hey, Mr. Rick, for a while, they were selling adult underoos. They may still. Yeah. You can get Shazam underoos on, oh my God. On, I'm not going to give you the link. Hey, Liz, get a link. Get the affiliate. Liz, can you build an affiliate link? Liz? Okay, I'm dropping this into Perillo. Can you build an affiliate link for that? I request. Oops, sorry. I needed to hop over to this view. So, yeah. There are adult underoos. Or there were Star Wars adult underoos. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, they still have it. They have an X-Wing pilot one, but it's kind of pricey. I would totally buy that. I would love that. I'm putting this on my wish list. I'll never wear the underwear, but I'm adding this to my wish list. Wait, what size? I'm medium. True to size. You order usual size. Well, where's my size? Where do you choose the size? You can't choose the size. That's stupid. Oh, it says small. Well, I don't know if I'd fit. I'm looking to see if they had the other ones. Nah. But that's cheap. Sorry, I'm Googling Star Wars Underoos adult. Yeah, I think they released them years ago. I see a He-Man one that'd be kind of fun. Oh, dude. Hang on. What's the size? Oh my god. Dude, I almost have to get this. Ugh. So, small is cheap. Or no, large is cheap. The Masters of the Universe. I kind of want to get that one, dude. I kind of want to get. It's large though, and a more medium small now. Do they have a good Skeletor one? Here I am browsing adult underoos. Skeletor adult underoos. No, not costume. Come on, really? Come on. I see that. Okay, no, Mercari has something. eBay's got way too expensive. I'm not going to spend that much on it. Yeah, I must have missed it a few years ago when they did this. Dang it. I want the... Okay, I got to have the He-Man. The He-Man thing is just too cool. That's just too funny. That's just way too funny. Hey, Mr. Rick, what have I started? Oh, my Jeebus. The last time I did that was... Oh, Liz, never mind then. Here. There, bang camera. There. That's the link, and then you just swap out the B08965. Blah, blah, blah. I'll get to it. Don't worry. Let me go grab my underoos. I'm going to get in my underoos for you. There we go. I'm in my underoos now. And look, it's even got the crappy iron on that, like, you know, flakes and everything. Underoos.
What are underoos?
These are underoos. This t-shirt, and it comes with underwear, but I'm not wearing the underoos because they're jockeys, and I don't wear jockeys.
What are jockeys?
Type of underwear that I wore when I was a kid. You wear underwear. Yeah, I know. But it's not funny to wear underwear. It's normal. Thank you, Liz.
Well, if you're wearing it in the crowd, it is.
Well, I'm not going to wear my underwear in the crowd. I don't even know what that means. Wearing it in the crowd? What does that mean?
Like, showing your underpants.
Oh, yeah, I show them the edge of it sometimes. But, oh, I'm kind of coordinated. I have blue underpants. I remember when I first got this, too. I think I was...
This?
Yeah, this underoos. I think it was live streaming on YouTube back in the day when I got the underoos. So apparently they don't make it anymore. Adult. Yeah, you'd be lucky. I see one DC has like a Shazam underoos. Buy adult underoos on Amazon. Yes. Oh, there we go. Skeletor. Okay. Now I see Skeletor. Small. Can I fit into small? This... I don't know what size this is. Frack. Medium. Okay, so this is medium. Medium, I feel like it's pretty... Large, I could probably do. But like...
Someone wants me to change the subject, so, what should we talk about now?
Yeah, but it's like, it's small. I don't think I could fit into the small.
All troopers, may I have your attention?
Small might be a little too tight.
All troopers, may I have your attention, please? Thank you. I love attention.
They have a Wonder Woman one. I'm not gonna get that because I don't think I don't think that would work on me. There's a Captain America Civil War Iron Man underoos. A DC so yeah. There's the He-Man one's got a pretty... The He-Man one I'm probably gonna end up with. Cause come on, you get freaking you look like He-Man. There's a lot of weird things. Why don't they keep doing these? Why? Those are the cool t-shirts. Sax underwear. What's this, Liz? It's a Google ad, apparently. Sax underwear. Vibe. Super soft underwear. Boxer brief. Is that a brand? I've never heard of that. Hot Topic. Vader underwear. That's a little pricey. Actually, do I have that one. I think I have that Darth Vader underwear. I don't pick up underwear all that often. Probably need to, like the Star Wars stuff, certainly. People have been banned from Twitch for less. What? For checking their shirt size. Hello, Hutch's Makerspace. Ah. Did not work. The shirt I was wearing, I love the shirt because it's got clones on it. Love the shirt, like the design, but I don't wear it all. Jedi picked it out today. I don't wear it all that often because, quite honestly, it's not soft. Like the underoot, this shirt, I can feel the difference. And I mean, the shirt it's fine, and I've worn it. But it's like you don't see clones on shirts that often. It was probably like a 5 Below kind of shirt, and it just needs to be washed like a billion more times. There's lots of Star Wars yeah, probably, but I have not gone through my entire underwear wardrobe. Like if there's a massive sale on Star Wars underwear, I would probably go through all of my underwear and replace all my underwear with Star Wars underwear. I would do that. I have to do that seemingly once a year with my socks. Not Star Wars socks, but white socks. I ended up getting these. I think these are Costco. I got these. I think these are Costco, yeah. Hello, Mine37388. How are you? You need Star Trek underwear? Yes, you do. I watched the season finale of Strange New Worlds. I like the show. I don't not like the show. I like the show, but it's not. It's fine. It's okay. It's nice. By the way, I love that currently we have at least 3 countries represented on MakerDeck. We have in Australia, Astra Caleb. In Canada, Liz. Pink representing the USA. I'm not sure where everyone else is, but you can replace the flag. This was an idea that American Chris Hansen came up with. I'm going to miss him. Oh, well. I'm doing well enough. Space Dobby gave me... That's right, Kit Skyfire. I was given socks. I had to buy it myself. Oh, Tatum. Nice. NC. But that's North Carolina. That's not a country. Unless it is, and I've totally missed something. I was shocked to find out the girl with powers is only 14 IRL. The girl with powers. Who's that? Miller! Good to see you here. Caught you on MakerDeck chat the other night. Omaha 3D Print says, take a lucky guess. Could they be in Omaha? But that's not a country. Unless it is. Omaha, somewhere in middle America. I knew someone who moved to Omaha, actually. Someone who worked at Twitch. What's his name? What's his name? What's his handle? Dr. Wheat? DJ Wheat. DJ Wheat moved to Omaha. And that was right around the time that this was years ago. And I was thinking, you know, I needed a change of scenery. Now I don't. I don't need a change. Because, like, everywhere I looked, I'm like, yeah, it's not a place. That's not where I want to. That's not where I want to be. Stranger Thing, girl with all the powers. Oh, yes. 11. A.K.A. or the actress's name. Now you put me on the spot. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Someone's going to say it. Omaha is your favorite Audible, and that, folks, is a sports joke. See, I went right over my ears, Zach. Went right around my ears. That's right, Millie Bobby Brown. Millie Bobby Brown, who I think would make an amazing young Leia. I think she could pull it off. Now that Strange New Worlds is over, going to watch Ms. Marvel. Oh, you'll enjoy it. Subsector. Ms. Marvel was awesome. In fact, I think that's what we're watching tonight for family night. A movie night, show night. Because it's almost over. I think this next week is the final episode. So we're going to be watching that tonight, which means I should be wrapping up. Because that's important. And because I was an hour late. Yeah, she's now 18. She's definitely older. She's not 14 anymore. Ms. Marvel is fun. It is so good. I totally agree, Zach. Totally agree. Completely. I've been enjoying the ride. Shannon was saying that, I guess, and I saw something about it too. There was some pushback because it didn't follow like the original Ms. Marvel, but I was unfamiliar with it. I'm like, well, as a show, as characters, as story, as acting, as writing, all that combined, it's been really compelling. It's really been enjoyable. Really. Just heard that it isn't. I'm sure it's not the same, but that doesn't. When I'm watching a show, very rarely am I trying to compare it against something, especially when I don't know what that other something is. Like I'm a virgin as far as all that goes. Wish Prussia accepted crypto. Yeah, well, I'm not sure how many other places are going to be accepting crypto for the next little while. I don't know. I don't know how that's going. I don't really know how that's going. I don't know. So Krusty's Customs is streaming tonight. It's been a while since we rated them. And it looks like they're doing, it says a fabrication stream. So what are they, he's in a box. What is he doing in the box? He's in a box. He's operating on a box. Is he a cat? No, not that I know of. Everybody check your deck. I'm going to wrap up here. Sorry again about being late, but the bird has been rescued. I'll be providing updates as I get them. Got to move on to family night. Got to spend time with the family because this is important to watch shows together. Or at least tonight, that's what we're going to do. We're going to be watching Ms. Marvel. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's the plan. By the time I see them again, that could very well have changed. Check your deck, everyone. Check your deck. Now, Krusty's Customs, we haven't seen him in a bit, but I do believe he's a maker and a crafter. Streaming right now. I love you. I appreciate you, but at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the Force be with you always. The deck is packed, so be sure to check it. And rehost, too, manually. We lost all that when it reset itself this afternoon. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for hanging out on this Friday evening. I hope it is a good evening. I hope you go into the weekend well, watching Saturday morning cartoons. Be back tomorrow with some cereal. Tasty cereal, delicious cereal. Can't wait. Very much looking forward to it. Here we go. Tusken rating. Krusty's Customs, not Krusty, the normal Krusty that you know. It's another Krusty. Krusty's Customs. We're going to say hello. Here we go. Tusken rating in 3, 2, 1. Okay, now I got to move that. Oop, go over here. And we have rated. Yay! And hang on. Where is his... There's Krusty Customs. Where is he? Hey, there you go.